Welcome to the 2020-21 school year. COVID guidelines for elementary students include:
we're going to want students to wear a mask all the time while they are at school in our buildings and completely covering their mouth and their nose at all times.
Except when students are eating and are outside at recess. Also at recess, zones will be given to each class.
So you are going to stay with your class and play in a certain zone on a certain day.
When it's time to come in from recess, students should put on their masks and line up 6 feet apart from each other. Another guideline includes always staying on the right side of the hallway. When it comes to hand washing,
wash your hands with soap and water in the classroom or in a restroom.
Make sure to
say the alphabet or sing the birthday song.
You also have to use hand sanitizer when needed.
Every time you leave your classroom, you should sanitize your hand. Every time you enter the classroom, you should sanitize your hands. Anytime before you eat, you should sanitize your hands, and after you eat, you should sanitize your hands.
Instead of eating lunch in the cafeteria, students will be eating lunch in their classrooms. If you are a student that rides the bus, make sure that
your mask is on, and then you will wait at the bottom of the step until the person ahead of you is on the top step.
Riding the bus this year will look a little bit different.
As far as the students go, they are going to be required to wear their face mask as they get on the bus. They will use the hand sanitizer that is supplied for them as they get on the bus, and then they will go to an assigned seat. Every student will have a place on the bus that they will be required to stay in. So when you get on the bus the first day, most of the students will go to the back of the bus. We will generally start filling up the bus from the back to the front, and keeping a social distancing, if you will, when they get on the bus. And then after they've been on there for that day, the bus driver then will write their name on the bus itself, on the inside above the windows. So they'll be able to go back in the next day, see where their name is above the window, and sit down in that seat.
Each of the bus drivers will also be making sure that they keep themselves and the bus sanitized and COVID-free.
So what the bus drivers will be doing is at the end of every route, they will be sweeping up the bus, wiping down all the high-touch areas, and then the bus is sanitized at the end of every route. And then as far as the bus driver goes, he will have a face mask on himself, and you might see bus drivers with gloves on if they choose to wear those. And then some of the bus drivers are going to be utilizing face shields with the face masks at the same time. And that, of course, is the PPEs that those bus drivers will be wearing.
Rockford Schools wants everyone to know that
we've worked really hard to train, and we are going to work hard to train our teachers and our staff to make sure that our kids are in the best spot and are in a safe spot as they learn.